Plato believed it. So did Pythagoras, and Sir Isaac Newton, and even Albert Einstein. They all felt there was more to numbers than met the eye. There was something magic about them. But before you judge, how much do you really know about numbers? Ever wondered how they got their shapes? Well, I've got a theory.
Do you ever wonder why numbers look like they do? So there's a secret, there's a pattern behind the shapes of the numbers. The inventors of these shapes wanted all of us to be able to know the value of each shape just by looking at it. And here's how they did it, by how many corners are in the shape. So look at 0. 0 is a circle. How many corners are in a circle? 0. 1 started out like this because this shape has 1 corner, so everybody knew that shape had a value of 1. Number 2 started like a Z because there's 2 corners. The number 3 started out like this because this shape has 1, 2, 3 angles, 3 corners. 4 looked a little different. It started out like that. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. The number 5 looked a little bit differently. They put a tail on it, and that gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corners. 6 was just boxed up. It looked like that, and that gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corners. 7 was the tricky one, all right? Because kids see this and they think, where can you get 7 corners, right? They put lines like that. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 corners. 8 was really easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 angles. And then 9 got pretty crazy. They ended up calling this one the ugly duckling, but it got the job done. It looked like that. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there you go. That's why numbers look like they do.
That's awesome. Oh, it's unbelievable.
Oh, great, man. Thanks for your time.
That's the pattern I see when I look at numbers. It may even be what this guy saw in them, too. The medieval mathematician, Leonardo Fibonacci. He helped popularize the type of script we use to write numbers. But what he's really famous for is a series of numbers called the Fibonacci sequence. It's a string of numbers where each is the sum of the 2 preceding it. Pretty simple, but it's where you see this series that's magic. The number of petals on a sunflower, the number of branches on a tree, the fingers on your hand, and the number of fins on a whale are all numbers in the Fibonacci sequence. Nature's used these numbers as a blueprint. But why?